Hi, I'm Dr. Joni, and also known as Chef Joni from ProChef America Foundation. This foundation is committed to serve the community, and it has already had toy drive and also Thanksgiving turkey dinner for homeless. And today I am going to share with you one of my favorite recipe, and this recipe I've done it many times, and it's easy and it's hard to feel. My niece, who doesn't bake, she tried my muffin where I added carrot and apples, and she loved it so much. This time I'm not going to do it with apple and carrot, but it's difficult to fill, and she tried it and she loved it, and she was very successful in doing it. So it's hard to fill. So if you have not tried baking before, this is a good place to start. Okay, banana muffin. First of all, you need a banana, and you need banana that is ripe. Okay, that has already got brown spots. As you can see, there are already brown spots on the banana, or dark black spots. Okay, so you want it ripened so that it is sweet. Of course, if it is too ripe, the sugar content will be higher, the fructose will be higher, and it won't be good for health. So if you don't want too much sugar content, then don't wait until it's too dark. Okay, so it's very soft, easy to peel. And you use a fork to mash it. And the banana peel, I don't throw it away. I use it for my compost. There are many ways you can use the banana peel. You can soak it in water for 7 days covered, and then after that use the liquid to water your plants. Or what I do is, normally I would chop it up, the leaves. I will use the scissors to cut, and then after that I'll throw it into my compost bin. Okay, so mash it up. You don't need the equipment to do that, only a fork and a spoon to stir or mix, and that's all. So it's very easy. You don't have to own a lot of things, except I like to use air fryer to bake, okay, my muffins, because it is quick and saves electricity, and it is very fragrant. Okay, it is fast. Now you don't want it to turn brown, okay, dark, so squeeze a little bit of lime on it. And lime is good, it's if I'm not wrong, it's antioxidant. Vitamin C content is good, high, so I normally, it's alkaline too, it helps to, you add with water and drink, it becomes alkaline water. Okay, now here I have this thing to, I like to add extra, okay, so it's fragrant to have the zest, and when you put the zest in, don't get the white part, it's bitter, okay, and I use, this is a big one, this is a smaller one, so I use a smaller one and lightly scrape, okay, lightly scrape, keep turning. Okay, so I like to mix it and leave it first. You know, clean as you go, that's what I was taught. So clean up this place. All right, then you need some eggs, okay, 2 eggs, use the fork again, just slightly beat the egg, don't over beat it, okay, just to break out the texture. Alright, so this is the next thing. Now, I like to sieve my spices when I add in, and but not the flour. You don't mix, you don't sieve the flour. Okay, so just measure 1.5 cup of flour, and that's it. And then there's half a teaspoon of salt, and I normally put just a little bit of pinch, not too much. And half a teaspoon of cinnamon. Some people like cinnamon, so they put more. But for me, this is good enough. And then nutmeg. I don't want it too strong, so I just give a little bit. 1/8 or less than 1/8. Same thing with allspice. Now the recipe doesn't call for allspice, but I like to use up my allspice. With added flavor. Okay. Put this away. Now yes, I like to sieve the baking powder and the baking soda, because sometimes I find them clumpy. So baking powder half teaspoon, baking soda half teaspoon. And then just give this dry stuff a stir. And then you add in the wet stuff or sugar. Now, because there's much sweetness in the banana itself, so I cut down the sugar. Instead of 1.5 cup or 1 cup, I just put 1/4 cup. I think that is good enough for me, because when I eat this thing, I like to put in the freezer and then take it out, defrost it and cut into half and then toast it. Then I will serve it with cream cheese. Okay, so now I add in all the wet ingredients. Okay, I don't have to use a separate place to mix the wet ingredients. Okay, so instead of water, I put yogurt. Okay, 1/3 cup of yogurt, 2 eggs, lightly beaten, and a banana, don't have to use a mixer also. Or, yeah, other equipments. Oops. And then it calls for 1/2 cup of vegetable oil, which is crisco. But I want to cut down on the crisco, so I mix half of the amount. That means 1/4 cup of crisco and 1/4 cup of butter instead. Butter is a healthier option. So cut down on the crisco. And you mix all together. Oh yes, one more thing I forgot to add in is the vanilla essence. Okay, another 1/2 teaspoon. You can put 1 if you like, but I want the banana smell to come out, so not all, too much of this. Don't over mix. Okay, when everything is blended together, then you put in the walnut. 1/2 cup of walnut. I cut it into sort of like 12 pieces each walnut, but the other 1/2 cup will be used for topping, and for the 1/2 cup I cut into 4 pieces. For the inside, I cut into 12 pieces, 6 on each side. So, normally I would toast the one that is already inside and leave the topping not toasted. Okay, it will be more fragrant and delicious. Okay, once this is set, I would spray the cups slightly so that they will come out easily when you want to serve. Okay, they won't stick to the paper or the cups. Okay, so lightly shake it before you use this oil spoon. And you can use spoons to scoop and push or you can use this ice cream thing to fill it up. Okay, it's very convenient. Don't fill it to the full. Okay. Now I cannot put all in one go, so I will be putting like 2, 4, 6, yeah, 7. The maximum you can take is 7. Okay, and then don't forget the topping. I'm going to put 3 and press down. You can put 4 too if you want. Okay. Okay, when that is ready, I'm going to show you how I eat this muffin. This is done earlier. I put in the freezer, and then I will take it out. And cut it into two. Then I will put it in the air fryer again to toast it, and it will come out very nice. Outside will be crispy, inside very soft and fragrant. Okay, and what I'll do is I will use this cream cheese, melt it and soften it. Okay, soften it, and then I will put it in the, I'll spread it on the toast. Okay, toasted muffin. Let's pick and take a look. It's almost there. Not ready, but it's already fragrant. So I will encourage you to try it out. It's very simple. I will put the recipe in the description box, and it is difficult to fill. And you can see inside the walnut. Inside is so fragrant when you toast it. Almost there. I have given to my neighbors, and they loved it. So I believe if you try it, you are going to like it. One thing good in this is that it's not like the cake where it will flatten. It will not flatten. Okay? It's already popped up. You open to check the readiness, the brownness, or whether it's golden brown already. Then it won't flat. It won't go flat again. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to toast this, and after that, in a few minutes, okay, I will show you how tasty it's going to be. I like it a little bit more brown. Now I have banana plant at the back, if you can see it. It's already fruiting. What I do is I make sure that it keeps fruiting, and it grows. Also prune the leaves. I learned from YouTube. A lot of things I learned from YouTube. And you prune the leaves to minimum of 4, and then you plenty of water, and it will give you, of course, fertilizer too, and it will give you fruits one after another. And the other thing I do is remove the suckers, because the baby, if too many, it will take away the nutrition from the ground, and the mother cannot bear food. So I have to cut off the babies and leave only one daughter to grow to be the next fruiting agent. Okay, and mine is I usually use perangan. It's very tasty. Other types I don't find it so good. Okay, it is ready. As you can see, it's brown. And you take it out. And I put this one in. This is so delicious. Smells so good and looks so beautiful. Depending on the amount I put, okay, I just estimate. So could make only 2, 4, 6, 7, and here is 6, so 13 only. Sometimes I could make until 15. So it depends on how full it is. If you don't close it properly, then it won't start. There must be the connection there. And to open, you just have to pull. Okay. To put this one in while I test, while I give you a taste of what okay, this is what I will do. Okay, put in the freezer, plastic bag, and then put when it's cold, put in the plastic bag and put in the freezer. It seems that the insulin resistance of the sugar is reduced, and so it helps to prevent diabetes. Same thing with bread and also rice. Put in the freezer, then only you defrost it and eat it, then you will find that it's healthier. Okay, so cream cheese goes very well with banana bread, with banana muffin. Okay. A1. Try it.